Week 11. Um, I've been thinking a lot about songwriting, which probably isn't much of a surprise because I've been doing a lot of songwriting. But it's been on my mind in a way that I've been thinking about the songwritings of others, and in particular, the business of songwriting, as it were, and how songs tend to uh, find their ways into other media and how that mechanically is facilitated. The typical pattern is you get someone to write a script or a screenplay or a book or whatever, and then you hire a songwriter or a team of songwriters to come in and fill out the song. The story is handed to them. Take that and interpret this vertical slice. So I was just kind of thinking about how different it might be to write a song that way and just take an already written story and apply the craft of songwriting to it in some way. It's just sort of evolved and became more about just adapting the film into a song in the same way that you might adapt a book into a film or adapt a film into a stage play, which is something I've never done before. That was a very interesting process and a really enjoyable one. Actually, I had a lot of fun writing this song. Before we dig into it any further, you need a chance to listen to it. So here it is, based on Cool Hand Luke. Number 11, with a bullet, sometimes nothing's a real cool hand.
Late night drinking, busting up the town. Late night drinking, busting up the town. Sand up a river, gotta do my two. Small town ain't nothing better to do, and sometimes nothing's a real cool hand. Ain't never picked a fight I thought I could win. Ain't never picked a fight I thought I could win. I can't stay down, that's not my way. You gonna have to kill me today, 'cause sometimes nothing's a real cool hand. Sweet Arletta, time to let me go. Sweet Arletta, time to let me go. Sweet Arletta, you done your best. I'm in here for doing the rest. And sometimes nothing's a real cool hand. Rained out something on the pass of time. Rained out something, gonna pass the time. Ain't nobody eat 50 eggs, didn't bust their gut and buckle their legs, but sometimes nothing's a real cool hand. Take it, Luke. Bad news post put a rabbit in me. Bad news post put a rabbit in me. Bust out twice, gets me rattling chains. Ain't no thrice time boss explains. Still sometimes nothing a real cool hand. Last I saw him, there's taking him down. Last I saw him, there's taking him down. Can't take down that charm, that gal. Rode off with that old Luke smile, while sometimes nothing's a real cool hand. I say sometimes nothing's a real cool hand. Bring us home.
So, if you're familiar with the movie, then probably a lot of these lyrics were somewhat familiar to you. And obviously, I cut some things out. If I didn't, it would be a 2 hour long song, and that's not fun. And I think I did a pretty okay job of doing that. You'll notice, perhaps, that I'm channeling quite a bit of Tom Waits. I'm a big fan of Tom Waits. I don't think that I sound like him most of the time, but occasionally he will kind of come out in some of my songs, and he came out in a big way in this one, which was fun for me. That was just sort of a blast to kind of do. If you're not familiar with Cool Hand Luke, or especially if you've never seen the movie, then you're definitely living your life wrong. Go see that movie right now. This song, the original draft and the final draft that you hear, almost identical. Compared to last week's song, which was a big chore to really kind of force out, this song came out with very low effort. It's really my preferred way of writing songs. I wish more songs would come out this way, and you can see by the smile on my face that I like the song, which really means I like that it was easy to write. Late night drinking, busting up the town. Sun Up River, gotta do my two. Small town, ain't nothing better to do. And sometimes nothing's a real cool hand. Ain't never picked a fight I thought I could win. I can't stay down, it's not my way. You're gonna have to kill me today, 'cause sometimes nothing's a real cool hand. Sweet Arletta, time to let me go. Sweet Arletta, you done your best. I'm in here for doing the rest. Now sometimes nothing's a real cool hand. Rained out something, gonna pass the time. Ain't nobody eat 50 eggs, didn't bust their gut and buckle their legs. Sometimes nothing's a real cool hand. Bad news post, put a rabbit in me. Bust out twice, gets me rattling chains. Ain't no thrice time, boss explains. Still sometimes nothing's a real cool hand. Last I saw him, they're taking him down. Can't take down that charm, that guile. Rode off with that old Luke smile. While sometimes nothing is a real cool hand. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed listening to it. Like I said, I enjoyed writing it. And let's see what happens next week. Until then.